Welcome to Poor Man Mods. Today, nothing too critical going on. Got a little update for you and also a very small and easy install. But I thought I would show you. This isn't necessarily going to be a that's not supposed to happen, is it video, but something interesting has happened. So, for the longest time, my power locks in this car did not work, and the switch for the passenger side window didn't work. I could put the passenger side window up with the driver's side switch, but not the passenger switch. So Ron from Yoda Connectors came up, and he looked at my car and scratched his head and wanted to cut my dick off as usual because this car is this car. And upon investigation, he found a single cut wire that he went, that looks like the passenger side window switch wire. And we were looking at all the diagrams, and the door lock diagrams and the window diagrams, or I should say circuits, they're completely different. The window circuit does not talk or work with the power lock circuit at all. They're totally different. So, Ron put that wire back together, and check this out. My passenger side window works with the switch. But something very unexpectedly, what's the right word? Something happened that was not supposed to happen. Him connecting that wire kind of made my door locks work again, but it effectively made them the worst or the most useless door locks in the history of door locks. Let me explain. Okay, so I can't make this shit up. So the way the Supra came from the factory, it was actually pretty ahead of its time. It had this system in place where if you had the key in the ignition and you got out and manually locked the door and closed it, it would automatically unlock the door so you wouldn't lock your keys in the ignition, which is pretty smart. But maybe it's a little bit too smart for my Supra, because now that Ron put that wire back where it was supposed to be, now the only way my power locks work are if my key is in the ignition and my doors are closed and I electronically lock them. But because of those parameters in place, when you do that, they automatically unlock because it doesn't want you to lock the keys in the ignition. So my power locks work, but they automatically unlock because the way the car is designed. It's pretty ridiculous. So let me show you. So right now, I know you can't see, but I am hitting the power lock button. And you don't hear anything other than the switch, right? So I'll put my key in the ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen, and you can hear it. It's triggering, but it's automatically unlocking because the key is in the ignition. So the only way I can get my power locks to trigger is to have the key in the ignition and turned on and the door closed. And when those parameters are met, the car automatically unlocks. So my power locks do absolutely nothing, which is just awesome. Yeah. Gotta love this car. So now we're gonna do something that's not exactly a poor man mod, but I'm gonna be ripping out my clear turn signals and OEM marker lights because I bought a smoked set. Now some people like these, some people hate them. The reason I bought these is because some of you know I sell a bunch of LED lights now, kind of have my own business going. And I wanted to see if I could make these like completely LED. And I knew if I messed with them, I'd probably completely destroy them, break them, and fail and end up not having a good product at the end. So I bought a new set. I bought a smoke set that I'm going to throw in the car, and I'll let you guys decide if you like them more or not. I'm iffy on the smoked. But I'm going to put these on the car and then try to make these LED off camera. I'm going to mess with them and expect to fail, but see if I can get a result out of it. So let's pull these clear ones off and stick this new stuff on. The number that the doctors give you.
You step on a thing barefoot, sensors down there, and then you grab.
Alright, here's our smoked one. remove a little cover off there. And we do have a switchback LED bulb for the turn signal and marker light here. Or no, that's not switchback. That's just yellow. Yellow for the turn signal. I have switchbacks in the Subaru. And then white LED for the marker.
You should make a whole video in ASMR.
I thought about doing like a spoof like that. I do ASMR at CJ's sometimes. I'm not sure how the new one will work. It came with studs. This will be interesting. Well, I'm not sure if it's because of the year or what, but these smoked ones don't fit at all. So I guess we're sticking with OEM. So now I just have smoked front turn signals. Yay. Alright guys, so sorry this wasn't a super long video for you. I tried to come up with more things I could talk about this car, but really nothing has happened. I've just been busy with other things. So my power locks work, but they're the most useless power locks in the world. But now my passenger side window switch does work, which is a good thing thanks to Ron and Yoda connectors. And what do you guys think about these marker lights? Do you prefer the smoked look or the clear look? They're basically, they are the same exact light. This just has a little bit of tint on it. I think I like the smoked a little more, but some people do, some people don't. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you liked this video. I doubt you learned anything because nothing really educational happened in this video. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.
Make sure you hit that notification bell.
Yeah, even though YouTube won't notify you, even if you do, because YouTube hates me.